I know what you might be thinking. That plant is dead. It's not. It's not. It obviously has a little bit of root rot because this just came off of it. But I was looking and you can see the life. So I am going to show you how we're going to revive this because I don't want to let it go. So I'm just going to gently cut off all of this brown. Just a wee bit haircut. Okay. Take away as much soil as possible. Oh, wow. There's actually so much more growth. So this is a Variegated Philodendron Xanadu. The original where I saw growth is right there. But if you look close enough, there is little growth points down. There's one right there. I don't know if it'll focus. And there's another one on the side over here. So that is 3 potential growth points. And there could be more. Oh, wow. There is more. It looks like 2 more over here. Okay. This is better news than I thought it was going to be. But I understand that this just looks like nothing. These are my most rewarding projects I have. So I'm just going to reuse that 2-inch pot here. And I'm going to propagate this with sphagnum moss. For purposes to show you exactly how I remove the moisture from the moss, I have it in a bowl here. Moss in there and plenty of water. I'm going to just take the moss and squeeze out as much as I can. So I squeeze it, can't squeeze any more out. And then I'm going to put it into this little 2-inch pot. You can see it's real light colored. I wouldn't say almost dry. I would say just moist enough. Okay. I am using my Dollar Tree cloches. I don't really know the exact use for these. I use them for plants. I use them to keep the humidity for my rehab plants. Some people use them for decorations. I don't know. They're the perfect little humidity dome. So that's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm going to put that there. And then set this little guy right in the middle, gently. I almost think I'd put too dry of moss. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit more water in there. Make a mess while I'm doing it. Okay, I put a little bit more water on the moss because it felt very dry. I squeezed too much out. So there's that. Gently put that little stump back in there. And then I'm just gonna keep this on here. But that's really the key for rehabs is humidity. You could always just throw a Ziploc bag over things. Nothing wrong with that. I do think this is more aesthetically pleasing, but you do you. You can get these at Dollar Tree, $1.25 each. Well, I don't know if you still can. I bought a case, so that's why I have so many. But I have really high hopes for this bad boy. I'll update when that time comes. While I would not call this a failure, I will call it a learning experience. I kept going back and forth. Is the sphagnum moss too dry? Is it too wet? I added more water because I thought it'll be fine. I knew I shouldn't have added more water. I still added more water and it was too moist. It has been 1 week since I recorded that video and it's rotted. It's a goner. I saw it a couple days ago and I kept going back and forth. Do I post the video and then talk about why it didn't work. Do I not post the video and not discuss it at all? Decided to obviously show you the non-success. Okay, I try to take every experience I have with non-success. I don't like calling it a failure because it's really not a failure if I learn from the experience. It just goes to show, even though I have so much experience, I do kill plants, and it happens, I wouldn't say often, but it does happen. So don't get frustrated if you try something and it's just not working for you. I get a lot of comments of people saying, I try to propagate and they rot every time. I've tried that and it doesn't work. Same. There was a time where I would prop and they rotted every single time. And you just have to figure out the exact way it works for you. I think I've collected so many plants over time. I've probably killed so many, but it hasn't deterred me from keep trying. The moral of the story is, and I'm not just talking about plants here, we learn from failures. We learn when things don't work out exactly as anticipated. It's what we take from the experience is what helps us grow. And I will leave it at that. And it's unfortunate, but can't change it. I can only do better next time. That's where I'm at with that. I'll see you soon.